car. Was you, Anna, a probably a couple of BBC. Never BBC from Ottawa. Hey, your Oko UN, Uti, UN. What English, you know. Pakistan for the Libya for the idea about English, you know. Among us, I translated.
Yeah, mama.
And you have to program to say. And you are mind developer. That I for English. No Libyan developer. Oko Quebec and Castro no English. No one developer. What I say? I don't know why we don't reduce the challenges that confront us and I was saying to me about maybe the Jagro and as Messi and on some bra open your cars and entertainment suppose. Sabra will the dancers say you are Agyapong friends about it count what you can see school on the process. Sabra the pussy school man. 2028 is about courage, 2028 is about discipline, 2028 is about credibility. Yeah, your man. They say, yeah, first not dollar. We campaign against the backdrop of economy. When we were living, if free, 1 is to 4. If you 1 is to 70. And how do you then present the same face now? Not on OG any movement 1 is to 17. So I feel that and it's for the about 10. They will see the 17 as better. I think we got a comment that says, and you need a new face, you need a fresh face. Even in the spirit of parties of member, you need a new face. So, Senebaya, Ubia, Fafani, Alan Chamate Campo, and he for Campo, Ubia the Casco, as Messidia. And maybe he was not part of the establishment fully. And he, and maybe a CN Bibiano, won't come in Babu and for so be added the enemy. And for me, I think Kennedy holds the key to 2028. What could do a bit by the 2 day. Now you have got 2028 general election. When now you have one of your Pocoya, let us say, party will be more interested in somebody or what could try. Obetima Kwasi Ama one, you need a lot of the parliamentary seats. I've been a majority parliamentary seat. Not a beautiful son. You need the power of Kutra. The party not afraid of that general election. I could win presidential. Because I've always maintained that no matter how rich ideas that you have, no matter how good ideas that you have as a political party, if you do not win political power, ideas in segment as will be another. 2028 is not about who Ghanaians think say or Kasei are not saying. 2028 is about who can win us power. 2028, any power who do budget to many parts of the or 2028 as some idea cannot any power track of control with my criteria. 2028 is about credibility. One Ghana for Jimmy. As I say, no benching, Miss Ben, what time, and the truths and Yenia, and go forward can say, oh, as I said, you will deal with him, and as I said, you need to be with him. And one more can say, oh, and I can't Casa, and I can't Casa Blossom, and I can't do and I can't do Tema. We tell them that yes, you will not know what I can now or yeah. About 90%, 99% were in defense of the party. I am quite independent. Yet, you can say, can you do? And no matter who has said, even upon further reflection, I am sure say in a will do it in a different way.
All right, so now, Kwesi, with the issue of a second chance, Yera or Seche Mensabunsunum, Naponum, Wuntuminum, no Moakano, and Nama Santimantum, air trumpet. Yera Albert Edubuahen, Yadeno Koyeno, the entire man second chance, and none of Hodono, internal young Fananko Beam. Enti Kebeya, Dr. Baumia, the young man second chance, a man and co. Only a moya adwene.
Minya, my mama, Bako Semdi. You no pray, Lady can say. You can second chances, sir. And they said, be a GD for crown, William Francois, Namima, Pina from a mouth section. I know, Bia, a quaint Bia, so who say why I don't say abonne or because I at abonne. And second chances are same. Second chances are not a reward for weak candidates or anything you. Second chances and your manager said a reward for just showing up. And the end of the contest, MP people know. So far as I watch the media, and one is what I say about second chance. And another time, open one sign idea. Yes, second chance. So President Mahammad onya a second chance no ba. But the chance President Mahammad nya no based on performance and what they what you. But I'm very few even in MPP abakoso. But before that no ade ba kwa me tuma bi na asiso na tiefo na bi asite. In the first place, not particular surprise made the campaign. And some of you will say, Chimesa Busumu, a course until waiting for a campaign. A party has sent a picture. As to say, you're making the Agyapong call for one for more a campaign. We would be out. And on that, we are getting what happened in George Orwell's animal farm. Say all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. As a selective application of the laws. We look where few are. A bro can second chance once more back once a week. Tama, one more kind of Tama, no mining yes, opinion, not young ministers, DB, Akosha Mukwani is to say, you should at least read the mood of the nation. Nanka, because of my penny, no, one day, say, penny, no, take any parcel, no give the issue. That's all for mansion. I'm on the company. After all, it's all about winning the flag brass, nothing else. No, and someone said the Bunya will say Cano, our Mokano, a business as a second chance argument. One of more, some more planning in us, said, almost say, you rather about me, a coya or coyam. What would you need to do, President Kukwado, President for and the President Dubuahina? The Brina second chance, and the amount of Sakonia, no second chance. One more crack can say, who have President, former Vice President, or 41.6% at all. And for that reason, Udiaka claiming on their account. May come a chief now to say that argument is even not tenable and it's completely logical. So over 41.6% yeah. And the say this is also 56.1%. Did they be on the airport? And I listen one and the percentage of what you going to start afresh. And you want more someone no more can so well we are 41%. Na Kenya we need any percentage to be the claim part. I feel no cost at zero. I guess a 7 my business so will be an argument for man and pass assembly or be tired at more because it's neither here nor 41 then can be also for 50. And what is the point in going for the election? Babinia, in MPP no, you can second chance in command. And only a reward for those who has demonstrated say your mom one more echo. I can for a class and be said, I'm for an edit a challenge to us. Then people mono and penny for Naya Mabo within Professor Dubuahi, President J. Kufo, and President Akufado, and Penia, now we have no coalition, Dr. Muhammad Dubamia, we have one more Bakosema, and the history of MPP. Obia, what was second chance as based on performance. And to your Professor Dubuahi, first time or 4 years here. One the voter Udnaye, any party for Yahoo. Nothing one more I say, we have a beer, a body ball boy, one person was a day, I could be, because according to them, not a performance in a day, Uncle so. Now the member Baco Simbi. If we were Professor Dubuahi cry time or call a cry, one of cry there, nay a time, near 3 pre-military era. As Abrano, near PNC 1 PNC 2 or Simu. Military for the board minus so and transitioning back into a democratic or republic dispensation. Yes, though, when the role is a coalition, penalty triggers in you. At a time, one is a coalition. Despite such oppressive and hostile political environment now, who did say, on 1.2 million votes, I represent 30.29%. And the President Ronald is 58.4%. And no, the difference in the gap, I have had a winner, gap on the gap, President Rollins, and then Professor Dubuahi in 1992 was 1.1 million. Gap on the winner, so 1.1 million. Now, free 1.1 million, but in the year 1996 so. Who said 1996, you know? I hope Professor Dubuahi has contested you. Would you catch us say, Professor Dubuahi, one could be no yareno, a patch of the records are there. Professor Dubuahi contested. Nemo in 1996, party for no cast more kind and say, even though when the runners in the coin in the military regime, and now one and so many are doing despite Sabre to about quick ballot boxes, the assistant would do by Gimu, now military for Aberfacon are doing still to me at 30.29%. and would give vote difference 1.1 million. Still, priority would say more, but the 2 million here. The mama of the people here, Uncle Bill. In 96, President Kufuor and the coin. President Kufuor should just 3 months to campaign. 3 months, President Kufuor nearly 2.83 million votes, and I represented 39.67%. It will be President Kufuor had a 9% vote difference. President Aduba Hediamo. I told you, I appreciate Professor Aduba Hediano by 9% votes. And we have vote difference, and also a woman. The vote difference then was 1.2 million. Again, the vote difference is very significant. President Kufuor Professor Aduba here 1.1 million. And Sabre Rollins the tree, Rollins the 1.2 million, and the trade President Kufuor. The now President Kufuor. Professor Aduba here 30%, 39%, or the 9% account. If you want about 2008, now President Kufuor the 9% account, even though Onya Akwenya just 3 months to campaign, I just say Papa no, what trade will be so big to my day? Yeah, because from 30 to 39, the rest is what the day account. And the party for the second time or better, we win here. If you want about 2008, opinion near friend of President Kufuor. Million votes, and I represented 49.13%. One of that time was the point. So, no votes no now, but yet they said in the history of MPP, President Kufuor we need the first round. We need first round, they won't say Ghana, you said they sold 50+1. Yeah, and they call runoff or time with less than 23,000 votes. She has said you, and he also by far. President Kufuor Diano from 39 to 49, and 10% on the account. Exactly. Me what? And the Professor Aduba here, 30. And President Kufuor de Ba say, at the bar, President Kufuor de Ba 39. Me what? And President Kufuor de Ba say 49. And that. Yeah. After you, any power no 49% to win the first round. People with just 23,000 votes. And I can't say any Paco is on to answer. Over to answer and this. And they are 2 President Kufuor. And the second time of second time of Supreme Court judges say they move forecast will really less, they move or a 5 to the next day, they do cotton for. In Sandy where they are some money at yeah. But in the case of 2024, penitentiary 2024 by a couple before that, now President Akufo-Addo at the Yako, even in 2020 less, not Yako 6.7 million votes. Winning. Yura Dr. Mama Dubai, or the year equal 4.65 million votes and 2041.61%. It was sharp compared to 2020 votes. President Akufo-Addo. Let's say Yura Dr. Mama what votes also 33%. Of anything you 33%. This is the first time in the history of MPP Yabako Seminole will be teaming far on sector where the way 10 account and where the way 9 account from Professor Aduba to Kufuor and President Kufuor for the 10 day account. Therefore, we slash President Kufuor in the second 10 votes, no crown, and the immediate votes are between their compared on slash it by 33%. Some percent of even first time and not President Kufuor to cry back. Now compared to what Otabalmia had. 49 and 41.6. Let's say one also what test to bear almost also 9%. Opening what's the measure I say? In the history of MPP Abako 7, the import is that in the case of your party, Yabako 7, we started with Professor Aduba in 30.29 in 92. Now President Kufuor de 39.67 in 1996. And no say President Kufuor the 9.38% there the account. In terms of performance, President Kufuor also at the free at the 49.13 in 2008, and also the 9.46 in the bed. Let's see, only Dr. Baumia and I recorded a decline of 7.52% drop from Akufo-Addo's first attempt. The Akufo-Addo, the last election in 2020, President Baumia crossed out drop 10%. Now, if the nominal votes come, how much to 33%. And this will catch us say, oh, second chance, there will be second chance, there will be second chance. Abako separate to say. Second chance, there is a child. So Banu are more one there, and when I see a time second chance amount because what dear any more second chance. Mamma tell you, President Mahama had the 8 years and the 31 million votes. President, former Vice President Dr. Baobia, almost still what the 1.7 million votes difference there. Omo man ko to pay 2.1, but the any man ko to no pay free. Say assume we say 2.1 for no pay better. Now 1.7 million votes difference then kwa na yeka open. What essentially means they say President Mahama 8 years and 31 million votes difference. It will take us a minimum of 14 years and then 1.7 million votes difference. Now 14 years, who 50 now because now comparison. I want to make that actually. The was that. And you can't say second chance. We are not saying nobody is entitled to a second chance. But what is the proper history? The proper history is that everybody has added some of the votes, has increased the percentage of the votes, with the exception of the last election here, Dr. Baobia. Now, the man here say he is the only person in the history of MPP Abako Assembly. He did just 32 years as a party. But in the history, for the past half of the 32 years, which is the last 16 years, he had been leading the affairs of the party as a vice presidential candidate and as a vice president for the past 6 years. President Akufo-Addo, the highest position occupied was the Minister of State. Yes, though, with for first round victory. Second round, he lost to just 23,000 votes. Now, subtract 23,000 votes from 1.7 million votes. It's the end of our country say, Akufo-Addo, Yamanunko. Now, and I say, we use Yamanunko. And Akufo-Addo, there is a basis because he's demonstrated that, him here, and the popularity to be there. Yes, my say, second chances, they do not always come by, I say, the amount, they be 2020, 28, it's about bringing in a strong candidate.
So, now, with the analysis, 1 year, ama a TF1 and Hunatias, Yamfa or candidate, Kennedy or Agyapong, Embra. Now, dear Nabetimia Dinaso, I want my catcher a TF1 and Refugina say, ya the Kennedy or Agyapong, ya the Abattoir, ya the baton shedding for 2028. Obetime a winning power at the among the new patriotic party.
Many time I'll say, what year 2028 dynamics. The good thing is that they are all going to be completely new faces. President Mahama is constitutionally powered to come again. And so, what to be contested, it's a new person ever. One will be a bear general shaping Kotia. A bill say a bear opening to zebra. In 2028, whichever way, there will be a new face the bear ever. Now, let's happen before we one, a normal a dear core opposition. Sebia on the grounds of economy. You can't use that against the Agyapong and this normal idea position on the grounds of economy. A normal comfort dinner so to about say, on if religion has an influence on me, I don't think it's going to affect the Agyapong. If on matters of tribalism had an influence on me, I don't think it's going to affect the Agyapong. If say Alancha Matinko for saying, no, it's not going to affect it. But most importantly, Agyapong is what the Boston said. He resonates with the grassroots. Grassroots for the voters, the grassroots votes are always constant. It's the middle class that you always need to always appeal to them and get most of them to speak on your behalf before you get them. Agyapong, Ghana for it. One would need because from time immemorial, he's been consistent with the position of everything. Under the year, 2028 is not about parties, it's about individuals. Ghanaians are tired of politicians and political parties promising and not failing to deliver. Ghanaians are thinking of Obi Obo say at this individual level. And you might be able to create. Is there any person who to create? Ghanaians are looking for strong candidates in 2028. Say Nipa Beg NBC 4 person who fire and another who fire to one person can say that enough is enough. Then more just say no more. With that courage, that fearless attitude, that boldness. Nipa one who say or discipline. Nipa when they should say or better say Nipa or you should common sense approach.